The allure of the Gospel of Barnabas lies not just in its content, but in what it represents, a challenge to authority and a reminder of how history is often shaped by those in power. By rejecting texts that didn't align with its doctrines, the Church ensured a unified narrative, one that has guided millions for centuries. Yet, alternative Gospels like this one invite us to question, to explore the stories that were silenced or discarded. Modern relevance and reflection. Despite its rediscovery 2 decades ago, the Gospel of Barnabas remains shrouded in mystery, fueling debates among scholars, theologians, and curious minds alike. Its story reminds us that history is rarely straightforward. Every ancient text that resurfaces offers a new perspective, a chance to revisit long-held beliefs and uncover hidden truths. In a world where information is often controlled, the search for forbidden knowledge becomes a powerful act of defiance. The endless quest for truth. The Gospel of Barnabas challenges us to stay curious and open-minded. It's a reminder that the pursuit of truth is an unending journey, one that requires courage to question, explore, and rethink even our most deeply rooted beliefs. History's shadows often hold the most intriguing mysteries, waiting for those bold enough to uncover them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join the conversation. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into history's hidden stories. See you in the next video. The road ahead. Exploring hidden texts. The Gospel of Barnabas is more than just an ancient manuscript. It is a lens through which we can examine the complexities of history, faith, and the enduring power of storytelling. As its story unfolds, it forces us to confront a crucial question. How much of what we know is shaped by those who write history, and how much has been lost, altered, or hidden? Texts like the Gospel of Barnabas serve as gateways into deeper discussions about the origins of religious beliefs and the powerful forces that have influenced them over centuries. They challenge us to think critically about the intersection of history and faith, asking us to consider whose voices have been amplified and whose have been silenced. For many, the rediscovery of such texts inspires skepticism, particularly among those who hold fast to established doctrines. These ancient manuscripts can feel like disruptions, calling into question beliefs that have been foundational for millennia. But for others, texts like these spark hope and excitement. They provide alternative perspectives that may resonate more deeply with individual interpretations of faith, offering a new lens through which to view spirituality and history. However, the significance of the Gospel of Barnabas extends far beyond its religious implications. It symbolizes something universal, the resilience of suppressed ideas and humanity's undying curiosity to uncover truths that have been obscured or ignored. Even in the face of opposition, the pursuit of knowledge continues, driven by the innate human desire to question, explore, and understand. Why hidden texts matter. The rediscovery of texts like the Gospel of Barnabas serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of historical narratives. Over time, stories are not only remembered but also reshaped, rewritten, and sometimes erased altogether. What survives the centuries is often determined not by accuracy or relevance, but by the priorities of those in power. The Gospel of Barnabas is a powerful example of how alternative accounts can resurface after centuries, challenging established narratives and sparking vibrant dialogues. It underscores a critical truth. History is rarely as straightforward as it seems. Instead, it is a tapestry of nuances, contradictions, and omissions, threads woven by the agendas, beliefs, and limitations of the people who recorded it. Whether or not the Gospel of Barnabas is authentic, its existence raises profound questions about how we define truth. Who decides which stories are preserved and which are dismissed as apocryphal or heretical? And what do we lose when dissenting voices are silenced in favor of a singular narrative? These are questions that transcend religion. They touch on the broader human experience of seeking meaning in a world shaped by conflicting stories and perspectives. By exploring texts like the Gospel of Barnabas, we gain an opportunity to reflect on the ways in which history is constructed and to ask whether the truths we hold dear are as solid as they seem. What comes next? The Gospel of Barnabas is just one of many ancient manuscripts that challenge traditional understandings of religious history. As more texts are uncovered and studied, the conversation about authenticity and historical accuracy will undoubtedly continue to evolve. Imagine a book. Picture an ancient manuscript, hidden for centuries, its contents capable of rewriting history as we know it. Found in Turkey and believed to be over 2,000 years old, this mysterious Bible tells a story that challenges everything we've been taught about Christianity. Some claim the Church has deliberately concealed its existence, fearing its revelations could shake the foundations of Christian doctrine. Could this be true? Let's step back in time to an era when secrets were locked away in scrolls, known only to a select few. At the heart of this intrigue is the Gospel of Barnabas, a long-lost chapter that offers a narrative vastly different from the canonical Gospels. Its contents have sparked debate and controversy, with some asserting that it refutes the crucifixion of Jesus and contradicts core church doctrines. Even more shockingly, the text suggests that Jesus was not the Son of God, but merely a prophet, a claim that directly challenges traditional Christian beliefs. A discovery that changed everything. The story began 22 years ago, when a group of treasure hunters stumbled upon this ancient manuscript while trying to smuggle it out of Turkey. Alongside other relics, they unwittingly uncovered what many believe to be one of history's most provocative texts. Written in Syriac and Aramaic, the languages of Jesus' time, this handwritten Bible immediately caught the attention of experts and historians. While skeptics question its authenticity, others argue it holds the real untold history of Jesus. Its value, estimated at $28 million, lies not just in its rarity but in its potentially explosive implications. What makes the Gospel of Barnabas unique? Unlike the four canonical Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the Gospel of Barnabas offers a completely different version of Jesus' fate. According to this text, it was not Jesus who was crucified, but Judas Iscariot, the disciple who betrayed him. In this narrative, God intervened, sending archangels to rescue Jesus. Judas, transformed to resemble Jesus, was crucified in his place. This account challenges one of Christianity's most fundamental beliefs, the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus as the cornerstone of salvation and redemption. Furthermore, the Gospel of Barnabas disputes the concept of the Trinity, presenting Jesus not as the divine Son of God, but as a prophet, an interpretation that aligns more closely with Islamic teachings. The text even criticizes the Apostle Paul, accusing him of distorting Jesus' message, a claim that could upend the foundations of Christian theology. A hidden story with far-reaching implications. The Gospel of Barnabas didn't surface until the early 2000s, yet its origins are said to trace back nearly 2,000 years. Barnabas, a Cypriot Jew and follower of Jesus, played a significant role in the early Christian community. His name appears in the Acts of the Apostles and several letters attributed to St. Paul. But this gospel diverges sharply from the narratives preserved by the Church, raising questions about why it was excluded from the official canon. Conflict between Church and controversy. The Church has long relied on the four canonical Gospels as the foundation of its teachings. Over the centuries, texts like the Gospel of Barnabas were dismissed as apocryphal, unofficial, and unfit for inclusion in the Bible. Why? Because they challenged the established narrative, threatening the cohesion and authority of the Church. For instance, this Gospel's alignment with Islamic beliefs adds another layer of complexity. It mentions the Prophet Muhammad by name and reinforces the Islamic view of Jesus as a revered prophet, not a divine figure. In the Islamic world, the Gospel of Barnabas is seen as a valuable testament to Jesus' significance, while in Christianity, it remains a point of contention. Is the Gospel authentic? Historians and theologians continue to debate the authenticity of this manuscript. Some argue it could date back to the Middle Ages, around the 15th or 16th centuries, rather than the time of Barnabas. Others question why early Christian writers didn't reference it if it truly originated from his era. The Turkish government, which now owns the manuscript, has resisted calls for external study, adding to its mystique. Institutions like the Vatican have requested access, but the text remains under tight control. A symbol of forbidden knowledge, each discovery holds the potential to illuminate the beliefs and practices of the past, reshaping our understanding of the present in the process. Will the Gospel of Barnabas ever undergo full, unbiased examination by independent scholars? Will its content spark a broader revaluation of religious history, or will it remain a tantalizing mystery? These questions remain unanswered, but one thing is certain: the implications of this text, and others like it, are vast. For now, the Gospel of Barnabas serves as a powerful reminder that history is not static. It is a living, breathing narrative, constantly being written and rewritten. Every new discovery adds another layer to our understanding, challenging us to revisit what we thought we knew and to remain open to the possibility of new truths. Staying curious. The story of the Gospel of Barnabas is a call to action for anyone intrigued by the mysteries of the past. It invites us to dig deeper, to question the narratives that have shaped our world, and to explore the untold stories waiting to be uncovered. This journey of discovery doesn't end here. The Gospel of Barnabas is just one piece of a much larger puzzle, a puzzle that spans centuries and continents, weaving together history, faith, and the human experience. By diving into history and exploring ancient texts, we can begin to piece together a more complete picture of the world we inhabit. But the pursuit of truth is not always straightforward. It requires curiosity, critical thinking, and a willingness to embrace complexity. It demands that we look beyond the surface and engage with the deeper questions that texts like the Gospel of Barnabas raise. Stay connected with our channel for more insights into the mysteries of the past. Together, we can continue this journey of exploration, uncovering the hidden stories that shape our understanding of history and faith. Why this matters now. In an age of instant information, where knowledge is both abundant and fragmented, the allure of ancient texts like the Gospel of Barnabas is more potent than ever. They remind us that the quest for truth is not a modern invention. It is a timeless pursuit that has driven humanity for millennia. These texts also serve as a powerful metaphor for our current moment. Just as the Gospel of Barnabas challenges established narratives, we too are challenged to question the stories we are told, to seek out multiple perspectives, and to remain vigilant against the forces that seek to control or distort history. The rediscovery of the Gospel of Barnabas offers a chance to look at familiar beliefs with fresh eyes, to embrace the complexity of history, and to engage in the ongoing search for truth. It is a journey with no final chapter, only the promise that the more we seek, the more we may one day find. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Gospel of Barnabas and the mysteries it holds. Together, we can continue to uncover the untold stories of our shared history, challenging what we think we know and embracing the thrill of discovery. Subscribe to our channel to stay connected with our community of seekers and explorers. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the Gospel of Barnabas? Could it be a lost chapter of history, or is it simply a fascinating legend? Until next time, remember, the search for truth is endless. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking the untold stories of our shared past. The most intriguing mysteries often reside in the shadows, waiting for those bold enough to uncover them.